Imagine not long after your child is born, there are complications. Imagine being a first-time mom and a teenager. Imagine a parent's concern when their toddler doesn't seem to be developing or learning the way other children are. Parents want the best for their child. However, figuring out what's best is sometimes difficult. Help Me Grow helps families navigate through these difficult times and situations. Research shows early intervention and home visiting programs can make all the difference in the world to a child. Each year, Cuyahoga County Help Me Grow serves more than 5,500 children, making sure they're growing, learning, and developing to their fullest potential. Now meet some of our families and hear their Help Me Grow stories. A teen mom shared that Help Me Grow has been a great resource and support system to her family. Getting a steady stream of advice from her family about what she needed or should do was frustrating. Her home visitor from Berea Children's Home listened, made suggestions, and helped this mom make good decisions and plans for accomplishing goals. She's learning effective parenting skills and activities to do with her baby. This mom says she is taking one day, one moment at a time, and learning to handle stressful situations in a healthy manner thanks to Help Me Grow. From the beginning, Help Me Grow has been able to provide Sasha with information about her daughter's development. Katie, her service coordinator from the Achievement Centers for Children, has linked both girls with a developmental specialist, as well as community resources for a variety of needs, from therapy equipment to special beds for the girls. Sasha also identifies Katie as a strong source of emotional support. She's been able to rely on Katie for helping her prepare for doctor's appointments, as well as understanding the information that the doctors provided. All parents need tips, advice, and emotional support. Sasha is one of many parents who knows that Help Me Grow is a wonderful resource. Short-term benefits can be measured. A quick read of the girls' individual family service plan will show just how much progress they've already made. The Help Me Grow program allows children, parents, and families to build a strong foundation for the future. Twins Eli and Henry were born prematurely and experienced medical and developmental problems. At 8 months, the boys were referred to Help Me Grow. Amber from the Achievement Centers for Children worked with the Smith family as their Help Me Grow service coordinator. Unsure of what the future would hold, parents Emily and Emmett felt Amber was someone who would listen and offer support while connecting them to the resources the boys needed. Mom Emily related, "When you have a child with special needs, a preemie, or something that separates you from regular deliveries, you feel isolated because we didn't have the same experience that our siblings, parents, or friends did. These are usually the people you go to and ask, 'Hey, is this normal?'" Emily says, "Amber never told us what to do, but always asked, 'How do you feel about that?' and 'What do you think about that?' I could feel myself shaping how I really felt just by Amber's questions. She was a sounding board for a lot of things, and it was reassuring that she would come to the house each month to monitor the boys' progress." The Smith twins made such developmental progress that services were no longer needed. They're so thankful for the support and guidance given at a time when their path was not clear. They're now confident that their sons are on the road to a bright future. Krista and Phil are the parents of Kara, 5, and 2-year-old twins Meredith and Callan. They received Help Me Grow with all 3 kids since birth, as they were all born prematurely. The hospital NICU referred the family to Help Me Grow when their oldest daughter was born. For the twins, they requested Help Me Grow as they had such a good experience with their oldest. Krista and Phil's greatest concern for the children was knowing whether the developmental delays were expected for preemies or if something else was going on. Recently, they received speech services for their oldest twin, Callan. Krista reports within weeks of Callan starting therapy, his attempts at speech and other communication has increased greatly, which has cut down on frustration and biting his sisters. She says, Help Me Grow has been an invaluable service to our family and has really helped us give our children the best start we could in life. Camilla was referred to Help Me Grow when she was 12 months old. At that time, Camilla was diagnosed with torticollis and was also underweight. Receiving occupational therapy and physical therapy led to a referral to Help Me Grow. The service coordinator from Spanish American Committee put them in touch with a family support program at the Cuyahoga County Board of Developmental Disabilities. Camilla's mom received therapy equipment and instruction from the therapist to work with her daughter at home. Soon, speech therapy started. Mom's happy to report that Camilla is moving and talking better, even using 2 or 3 word phrases. Because Camilla received services early, she's making great strides and everyone at home is happier. 20-year-old Jasmine was not ready to have a baby, but was referred to Help Me Grow before her baby girl was born. Jasmine's goal was to deliver a healthy baby and be a good parent. Her Help Me Grow service coordinator from St. Martin de Porres was a sounding board and coach. They worked together to create not just goals for the baby, but for the whole family. Jasmine says she always looked forward to her Help Me Grow visits because she would learn new things and stay focused on her goals as a parent and as a person. She encourages others not to be afraid or embarrassed to ask for help. When Simon was born by emergency C-section, he wasn't breathing. He suffered 3 seizures on the way to the NICU at Fairview Hospital. In addition to fetal distress, he was suffering from a hypoxic brain injury, and a CAT scan showed blood in his brain. Doctors would be watching Simon for signs of cerebral palsy, physical and mental disabilities. Simon's father, a physician at the Cleveland Clinic, and his mother, a social worker who worked with special needs children, were concerned about his general health, and they were overwhelmed. They began with Help Me Grow right away, and Simon started occupational therapy when he was 5 months, physical therapy when he was 6 months, and speech therapy at 10 months. Simon's parents felt their Help Me Grow worker from United Cerebral Palsy was amazing, showing them techniques to bond with Simon when his condition prevented them from holding him, explaining when his development was behind his peers or when it wasn't, and just being a support person who listened. Simon's mother says believing in early intervention is one thing. Seeing what it has done for Simon is proof that it can make such a big difference. We can only imagine what advances Simon would have lost if Help Me Grow wasn't there. Now we can look back and remember when he wasn't able to do something he can now do, instead of looking at Simon and wondering what might have been. Those are just a few of our family stories. Imagine if some of these families didn't have support from Help Me Grow. Like Simon's mom, they might be wondering what if, instead of enjoying the success their children and families have achieved.